Hi, my name's Shauna Molloy and this is my AAD 505 presentation. Coming back to university after the pandemic for my final year of illustration was exciting and nerve-wracking. Once you're back and starting a new year, you feel a pressure to start as you mean to go on. So I started the semester with an eager, positive and willing to learn mindset. I got started right away on our new brief, which was the topic of food, and this turned out to be quite comical for me. I found an online article that explained how tin fish had become a new diet fad and was now called hot girl food. Instantly, my mind went into creative mode, and I had this idea to rebrand tin fish, such as sardines, tuna, and other types of fish, to make it more appealing to the audience that wanted to take part in the new diet fad. Once I had my ideas for the project and how I was going to approach it, I did some research for inspiration on colour palettes. I wanted something quite girly since I was targeting a mostly female audience, I would say. I remembered loving the colour palette from the movie The Grand Budapest Hotel, which was directed by Wes Anderson, and I thought that this would be a great source of research for this project and that the colours would suit the idea that I had. Anderson's movies are so aesthetically pleasing and the colours were crisp and clean. I especially like how Anderson's colour palettes created a quirky, enticing look, which what I wanted to imitate yet mould into my own style. During this project, I really embraced my love for line work, a minimal colour palette, and I actually experimented with some pattern. This was the first time I ever did a pattern spread on a page, and I loved how satisfying it was creating something like this. The sketchbook work of this project allowed me to experience the enjoyment of experimenting with line work and how well the repetition of one item became aesthetically pleasing. Along with the line work and learning about surface pattern, I realised the colours that were most complementary to my sketches were two-tone colours. During the lockdown, I decided to put my artistic skills into my home, since it was the only thing I was able to do during this period, and I found that I actually had a passion for interior design. As a result of experimenting with my prints throughout my home, I developed a deeper passion for interiors. I've always felt that you need to design your space in your home to something that makes you feel happy and safe, and that your home is a reflection of you. So I was drawn to eclectic styles which were bold and colourful but still cohesive. I wanted to combine my love for interior design and illustration into one and see how that would show throughout my work. The precision of the contrasting two-tone which displayed a simple but bold image encouraged me to explore more adjacent and conflicting colours against one another. After playing around with these patterns, I began to explore and test my visuals into a physical reality. Since then, I have taken an interest in creating interior product designs, ranging from prints and textiles, such as pillows, cushion covers, blankets, quilts, tea towels, and the list goes on. Knowing that I had this interest in patterns, I researched artists that did beautiful patterns similar to mine, and I came across William Morris. I took a great interest in Morris's techniques, especially his seamless repetition of carefully lined patterns. When it came to creating my own patterns, I took inspiration from my home, objects within my home, and the world around me. I sketched out my ideas and then I took time to digitally create each object to incorporate into my pattern. I experimented with my layouts and different shapes before merging them together to create a pattern that I could duplicate and align to produce a bold yet delicate pattern. I wanted each object within the design to be recognised as its own, as well as a whole, for the piece to draw a viewer in and hold their attention. I want my patterns to be subtle, but each time you look at it, you see something new that you didn't see previously before. During my course, I have learned a range of styles and skills in which I've discovered a diverse style of art that I'm comfortable in exploring. I want to build my strength and confidence within my work whilst having fun and discovering also alternative styles along the way. Now that I am at the final stage of completing my degree, I have much more clarity on what type of artist I want to be and what aspirations I want to work towards. Ideally, leaning towards creating my own brand as well as exploring and experimenting more with interior design and interior design and illustration combined. I'm so grateful for my years at Ulster University to really branch out and become the artist that I am today. Thank you.